welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and I am One Girl Creates, and this is my weekly update. The first thing that I need to address is the fact that I'm not getting them out on a Friday at the moment, and so I think I'm gonna, going forward when I start working, because I actually start working this Friday, I'm going to have to do it as a Sunday catch up rather than a Friday sews, but that's fine, doesn't really matter. I will still be trying to get a video out once a week. I hope you are all well. Hope everyone's had a lovely week. I have had a very lovely and productive week. I actually feel like I've achieved this week, although it did feel at some points in time that I was literally just going round and round and round in circles, but I did achieve, so that's good. I haven't been massively productive this week, but I have achieved 2 items. One of them being my Busy Bee Challenge item, so I cannot show you that until Thursday, I think it is this week, when we put the videos out on the 30th, Wednesday, whatever day that is. I think it's Wednesday actually, we're putting them out. And then I've also made, I have a new trouser pattern that I really like. I finally got around to making the Anna Allen Pomona Pants. And I've made them in, hopefully you can see, this royal blue fabric. Because as I said last week, I have a number of tops that these trousers will go with. This is my Donny shirt that I made with some leftover fabric from Swaps Table at Catherine from 27Aug23's Meet and Stitch. And the fabric for my Donny, for my trousers, sorry, my Pomona Pants, is a I think it's a viscose linen. I think it's a viscose linen from Poundfabrics. I'm not 100% certain. It might be that it's a viscose that I got from Fabricland, but I've got a feeling it's a viscose linen from Poundfabrics. Whatever, it is comfortable, it is soft, it is really nice to wear, and it will be perfect for school. I made the size 14 Pomona Pants. I'm trying to be more detailed. I'm trying to give you some more information. So I made the size 14 Pomona Pants, and size-wise, legs and hips, they fit me perfectly. The waist size is 33, the hip size is 43 inches. I'll have to put below the centimetres. I can calculate it, but not that much in my head. So I will work it out and put it down below and tell you what it is in centimetres for those of you that are European. I did have to, now obviously, as I said before, I'm short, I'm 5'1". So I did have to shorten. I've done the tapered leg. I will insert some photos. I've done the tapered leg version. There are 2 versions. There are the straight leg, almost wider leg, and there's the tapered leg. But the tapered leg actually looks like quite a wide leg on me because I am so short, but actually it's a shape I really, really like. They sewed up so easy. Like, if I hadn't have had to alter them because I'm such a short ass, then they would have taken me about half an hour to sew. They're ridiculously quick. They are literally 2 pattern pieces and you put them together. So as you can imagine, you just sew up the leg pieces. I mean, I didn't follow any instructions. I did it all myself. But you sew up the legs, put the one leg inside the other, sew the crotch seam, waistband, hem, done. If you want to get a pair of trousers done for an event that you're going to that evening, they are the ones to do. They are spot on. And I think they might be getting a couple more made in the next few weeks because I really like them. They're really quick, they're really easy, and it's something a little bit different from my Sapphires, so that's a bonus. As I say, I did straight size 14. The size range on this pattern, I believe, is actually really good. I definitely noticed when I was cutting out that there was a 00 size, which is very unusual. And then it goes up quite a reasonable amount. I will try and put the size limits below, size range, sorry, below. But I thought that they were a really good pattern. It does come with a patch pocket pattern, but I didn't use it. I don't really like patch pockets, especially on a viscose. I think it's got the tendency to pull a bit too much and rip. So I didn't put them on there. But as I said, it will go with a number of tops that I own. So this is the Donny pattern from the Donny top from Friday Pattern Company, I think. But I also have 2 more that it will go with. So some of you may remember I did a wrap top in cherries and I did a viscose version of it. This is the viscose version of it. Now, as you can see, this has got royal blue, hopefully you can see, This has got little royal blue specks in it, and it goes really nicely with these trousers. This pattern is New Look K6560. So K6560. And I really like this pattern. I'm just looking at it actually. They've got the flounce. I don't know if you can see it. There's one with a flounce across there. I may have to try that. I like it though with the grown on sleeves. So I might do grown on sleeves with a flounce. Ooh, it's quite pretty. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. There's a surprise. But yeah, so this is K6560 and this is the top. Now, I haven't worn this top very much. I've only worn it once. I did wear it for teaching just before the end of term. And then I thought to myself, why have I not worn this top? Because I know in the beginning, the reason I didn't like it was because it reminded me a little bit of a doctor's reception uniform. I don't know why. But the fabric, as much as I loved the fabric when it was on the roll, once I made the top, I looked at it and I thought, oh, I'm not sure about that. But do you know what? Actually, when it's dressed up really nicely, it looks lovely. It's a shape that suits me really well. So I will be getting more use out of this. But yeah, these go really nicely with the royal blue trousers. If I get around to it, I will try and insert some photos as well so you can see what I mean. The other top I have, although this is slightly ruined, so if you've got any suggestions on how I can get rid of this stain here. So a couple of months ago, you might remember I said I was picking up weeds to feed the tortoise, because that's what the tortoise eats. And I managed to get dandelion stains literally the first day I was wearing it. And I was really gutted because actually I really like this top. And this, again, it's got lots of lovely royal blue on it. And it would go really nicely with the trousers. So the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is replacing the front, but I don't actually think I've got enough fabric to do that. I don't think I've got fabric that I can do that with. So yeah, any suggestions, write them in the postcard below. No, not quite postcard, write them in the comments below, because I really like this top. It's a flattering shape. It's got the V-neck that I really like. Raglan sleeves. This is pattern, see, look, aren't I organised today? When have you seen this, eh? It's been a long time. This pattern is one that you get free in a magazine. It is a Threadcount pattern. It is 3-in-1 stylish sleeve tops. There are a couple of versions. I do really like the look of this one. However, I know that those ties will annoy me. So I have gone for, I think it was, no, it wasn't. It was that one, but without the frill. Because again, the frill will annoy me, so I took the frill off. And actually, it doesn't need it. I actually quite like just the basic top with just the normal plain sleeves. In this one, I believe, let me see if I can find out which one it would have been. It doesn't say in inches. I would have made the medium. I think I made the medium size because that says it's for 12 to 14, so that would be me. So yeah. Yes, I have. I can see it cut out now. I did use the medium. So they are the tops that I've made these trousers for. So as I say, I've got 3 tops there that I can wear these trousers for. They will all look really smart going into school. Oh, put the right way down, around you. They'll all look really smart going into school. They will all serve to make me feel quite smart and quite dressed, but still able to move around for the children. While my class are not young, they are only 7 and 8 year olds. They are still young enough that I need to sort of crouch down, check their work. I don't like standing above them. I like to crouch down to their level because I think it makes them feel a lot less intimidated when I'm trying to explain things. So yeah, that's good. So trousers are always a winner in my book. Easy trousers, even more of a winner in my book. And these ones are fantastic. Now, I think I took a good 3 inches off the crotch depth. And I took about 2 inches. No, it was more than that. I'd say 3 to 4 inches off the length of the trousers as well. They were that tall. So if you're a tall person, these trousers may be the ones for you, because they are really long and they are still, you'll see in the pictures, they are still skirting the floor, because I do like my trousers to be quite long. When you're short, if you have them at your ankle, they make them look even shorter. So my trousers will generally skirt on the floor where I can, so that when I wear a pair of shoes with them, they don't look like they're too short. So but yeah, that is it. That's the only things I have to show you that I've made this week. I am hoping today to have a day of sewing. I did spend the morning yesterday cleaning my house and blitzing my house. As I say, I feel like I've achieved this week. I've done a lot of stuff in my classroom. All my boards are backed. A lot of my books are labelled. Anyone who's a teacher will know that there are about 1 billion jobs that you need to do before you even get into class. So anyone that is not a teacher, that doesn't know any teachers, trust me, certainly in the UK, and I believe also in America as well, there are a lot of jobs that go on behind the scenes for your children before they even set foot into the school. I am desperately trying to, there's a few little tweaky bits that I need to finish off and plan for the first sort of couple of days and everything else. So yeah, there's a lot going on and I have a lot to do, and I've done quite a lot. But as I say, my boards are all backed. So that's the big display boards that you have in a classroom. They're all backed, they're all headed. Some of them have got stuff on. I will insert one picture. I don't think you can see close enough, so I don't have to worry about the photos, but I will insert one picture that I have of my first board that I've done, which is the one that is sort of welcoming the class into, or the kids into the classroom, and showing them that we are all together and we are all one team. So it's just a picture of us as a class, and I was really pleased. There is a little space in the bottom corner because there was a child that was off, so he will be able to do his you'll see it's a picture of some bunting stuff like that, but he'll be able to do his bunting piece when he comes in, and we'll add him to the board so that he's not left out. That's why there's a space. Just thought I'd clarify that. But yeah, so that's it. So that's one of my boards that I've done. The rest of them are in progress, being done, and getting there. That's all I can say, is getting there. I was in school Monday through Friday this week from about 10 or 11 till 2 or 3, depending on the day. And depending on how I felt. But yeah, so I did quite a lot. I did quite a lot. Anyway, last Saturday, I hope you will remember that I was going to the Soberton Makery meet and stitch. I did mention it earlier on. And along there, a couple of people come in. Sometimes I did it as well with my buttons and stuff. They bring in some stuff to sell. Anna from Pattern Pouch Nest, she's normally there, and she had fabrics this time as well. As she always does, sorry. But so Anna from Pattern Pouch Nest, and You've Got Me in Stitches, she was there with her fabrics, and also the Specky Seamstress. So not Laura this time, unfortunately, her son was not well, but Yvonne, who is her partner, was there with their labels and their bias binding and everything else. And I could not resist. I've already opened them and used one of them for my item for the Busy Bee Challenge, but I could not resist these little iron-on patches. Now, I have said before, I don't really like labels. I find them really annoying, but these ones are so good because they iron on. There's no loose, what's the word I'm looking for? No loose bits to it to itch you. So they just iron on the back. And like this one here, Sewing's My Superpower, that'd be perfect for my son. And my son still struggles with which way around things go. And I always tell him, you know, oh, the seam's at the back, you know, you'll be fine. But still, he still struggles. So there's that one that's Sewing My Superpower. You Are a Superstar. And then we've got It's What's on the Inside That Counts. I mean, some lovely, lovely messages. Really nice. It says, treat me with kindness and yourself too. I just love the colouring in that as well. The artwork and stuff. It's really nice. Made to measure. And thanks, I made it. So let's see if I can hold that a bit better. So thanks, I made it. And just some really lovely messages, lovely colouring. I saw those and I had to get them. And if they work out really well, then I can see me getting more, because I just like the fact that they're iron on They're not going to hang out. They're not going to annoy anybody. I also got some bias binding, which is what Laura and Yvonne were first known for. Their homemade bias bind, or their designer bias binding. These are remnant packs, which means I think that they have like a meter of each of them. But so the top one says time to explore. Hopefully you can see that on the back. Then you've got like the solar system, and you've got flowers on that one. I really like the solar system, and I really wanted the solar system one. And then I also really like the rainbow hearts on this, and couldn't resist the rainbow hearts, I'm afraid. So yeah, this one is again another remnant pack. You've got the rainbow hearts, another time to explore, and the pink and red hearts, which are all just lovely. So that's all I bought this week. I've been very good. I've been a really good girl. I went to the wedding last Saturday. The bride, as always, was just stunning. She's one of these really annoying people who's really pretty and just, you know, I love her to bits. I really do love her to bits. She's a really, really good friend, and she looked just stunning. And I didn't cry until, so they are actually now a blended family. Her and her husband were having the first dance, and then they got the kids on the dance floor, and that was it. As soon as the children come on the dance floor, I'm in tears. And there is actually a photo I've seen on her Instagram this morning of me in the background just wiping my face like this because I was in tears. So yeah, my friends were all like, "Oh no, Jane!" It's like, it's normal. It's like, don't worry about me. I'm used to it. But yeah, so it just was so beautiful. It was a lovely day. It was so nice to see my uni mates. I'm hoping I'm going to catch up with them all again before we go back to school. We have a place near us that we can meet up for breakfast, so I think we might go and do that. I'm going to try and arrange that. And then, yeah, it's just a really nice week. I've had a really good week. I've done a lot of stuff. I'm feeling a little bit less anxious about things because I now feel like I've got at least some stuff done. This week is all about planning, so I don't actually need to be in school until Friday when we have an in-service training day. So those of you that are not in the UK, or those of you in the UK that don't have kids, you have inset days in school, which is in-service training days. So where you might do something like, I think this week we're doing safeguarding and stuff like that. And you have training normally in-house, or externals might come in and do some training with you. A lot of these days are normally put on the beginning or the end of a term. Occasionally they might be in the middle of the term. But yeah, so we've got an inset day this Friday. I'm actually quite looking forward to it because I'm going to see a lot of the teachers that I was on my placement school. They're coming over for the day as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them. And it will take away a little bit of the stress of being the new teacher in school, although there are at least 3 of us in this school, so that's good. So yeah, really good, really happy, really excited, really looking forward to the next few weeks. It's going to be a challenge, but I am always up for a challenge and I'm always up for a battle, so that's fine. And yeah, what more can I say? It's all good. It's all good. I'm really happy, and I'm having a really good time at the moment. So yeah. So I hope you liked what you've seen. I hope I did a little bit more informative. You never know. I tried. And hopefully I will be back again next week with maybe a couple more Pomona pants, because my brain's just like, oh, I could do it in this colour. Oh, I could do it in that colour. So yeah. Hopefully some more Pomona pants, maybe another top or something. Yeah. Let's see what I get made this week. As I say, I'm not planning on going into school, so I can sit there and plan on my laptop in front of the TV in the evenings, and I can spend my days doing some exciting things. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, ding that bell, and just leave me a comment, because I love chatting to everybody. So yeah, and I will be back again hopefully next week. Not pooping my pants because I start school proper the day after. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye.